Good evening and welcome to Austria. We're in Vienna for Austria versus Latvia. It's game day 2, Group F. It's the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers in Europe, and it's a huge game for both these teams. This is the game's first time round. Latvia lost to Netherlands 78-86, Poland winning versus Austria 90-78. So that's game day 1. So both these teams hugely in need of a win. Here's the standings. Poland 1-0, Netherlands 1-0. Latvia and Austria 0-1. Austria and Netherlands both came through the pre-qualifiers, ending up in the same group in the second round of those pre-qualifiers. Netherlands topping that group and Austria tucked in just behind them. So Austria's already played 8 games in pre-qualifiers to get to this point of a record of 5-3. They're world ranked 68 in the world. Latvia are 11th. Austria have not been to a FIBA Basketball World Cup, but Latvia have. As we see the players come out in 2023, they finished 5th. The 6-2 record, beating Lithuania in the 5th and 6th classification game, having lost to Germany in the quarterfinals. Of course, Germany going on to win the World Cup and then won the Eurobasket as well this year. But Latvia, big performance by Maddox Mayeris, 34-year-old versus Netherlands. 10 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 25 efficiency, which is huge. Aris Lomash is leading scorer, and Artus Kurits, 25 years old now, putting up good numbers as usual in 32 minutes, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, which leads Latvia. Now Austria, they didn't make it to the qualifiers for the 2023 tournament. 2019 they were in the World Cup qualifiers with a record of 3-7, 6 Eurobaskets, the last one being in 1977, and the pre-qualifiers for Eurobasket 2025 they were 6-10, didn't get through to the qualification stage, but they've got some seriously dangerous players. Sylvan Landersberg, for one, 35 years old now, 1m98, 20 points in the loss against Poland. Also Vujic, he's leading assist man with 6 assists, 14 points in that game as well. And Errol Ursak also with 19 points. He's the second leading scorer on the team, and 3 assists. But we will now pause for the national anthems. Well, yet again, the national anthems at these international events are just sung with such passion and fervour as the coaching staff shake hands. There's the big frame of James Naglic, Croatian, who's the coach of Austria, and Sito Alonso is the coach, the 49-year-old Spaniard is the coach of Latvia, having taken over from Luka Banki. The referees from Turkey, Yana Yilmaz, Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, Ivar Maciek. And the third official, I will give you the details. Is Viola Georgi, who's starting five for Latvia. Riaz Lomash, Marcis Steinbecks, Anjets Pashiniks, Thomas Limanis and Artus Kurits. They lost at home versus the Netherlands, 78-86. Mayers, as I said, was 100% in that game. Field goals and free throws. There's Sito Alonso, 49, Spanish coach, has just taken over this year after Eurobasket 2025. He has had international experience with the Spanish national team at World Cup 2014 and the under-20s. Here is the Austrian lineup. Vujocevic, Sebastian Kefele, Eddie Patica, Errol Ursik and Marvin Ugensipa are the starters for Austria. There's James Naglic, 60 years old. His club is Inter Bratislava from 2024. Vienna before that. He's won the league with them. He's won 2 EuroLeague championships as a player with Juga Plastica and the Croatian league with Zadar. So, two coaches, well renowned, and we shall see how this goes, because Austria, ranked 68 in the world, will want to put a marker down here tonight and really try and get to their first ever World Cup. They're in the World Cup qualifiers for the 2019 edition. Didn't take part in the 2023 World Cup qualifiers. Didn't make it to the main qualifiers for the Eurobasket, but they are on the edge of something special. You look at their players and the jobs they're doing at their club teams in Germany and Austria primarily. They're putting up big numbers, playing big minutes, and we're 1 minute from tip. It's the Tissot countdown, 1 minute and counting to a huge night of basketball here in the Sport Arena Rhein in Austria. Very welcome. It's been an amazing weekend of basketball all around the world, Europe, Asia, Africa and the Americas. And this is the second of 2 games for these two proud basketballing nations. 12 teams from Europe will qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. The 24 that competed at Eurobasket, and there's 8 more who qualified through the pre-qualifiers. 34 would become 12. 32 will become 24 after the first round of games, which will end in July. And then it's 4 teams. 6 teams of 4, and then 12 teams will qualify. Second round, you've got to be finishing in the top 3 to get through to the second round. And then into the second round, the top 3 teams in each group will qualify in the 4 groups of 6. The top 3 teams will give us the 12 teams that represent Europe at the FIBA Basketball World Cup in 2027 in Qatar. But tonight we're in Vienna, and it's jump ball for Marvin Ogunsipa, leading rebounder for Austria. 3 incoming is good for Latvia. Latvia in red uniforms and Austria in white in possession and attacking the basket to our right. And turnover, here comes Latvia. They're going to want to have a quick start. Jump stop into the corner, quick release from Kurits, off. It was Kurits who made that first 3-point shot for Latvia, which gives them the 3-0 lead. Shots up and good for Marvin Ogunsipa. 29 years old, 2 meters 4, 6 points, 8 rebounds in the loss versus Poland in Poland. Here's Lomash, leading scorer in that first game. Lomash off the glass, and that's as easy as you like. Now, something has happened after he's landed there. Let's hope he's okay. Such a key player, Adios Lomash, playing at Klaipėdos Neptūnas in Lithuania this season. 17 points, 5 assists. So he's first in points, second in assists. 6 of 8 for the free throw line as well. So there were some good numbers put up by Latvia, but just not good enough to get over the line against the Netherlands. Netherlands play Poland. We've been playing Poland this evening. Shots up, and Austria off and running. Big time shot for Bugic. Vujovic. Long range 2 is short, and here comes Austria on the run, and it's passed backwards by Eddie Patakar, but Austria retrieve possession. The shot is up, and it's a foul on Bugic. Vujovic, the 33-year-old at 1.92 m, somehow, some way, just feels the contact, throws it up. Great concentration. Foul by Martin Steinbachs. And Austria race into the lead, having been down earlier. 14 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Good stat line for Vujovic in the first game. Toumans Lemanis. Lemanis into the corner, continues cutting to the basket, penetrate, and that's going to be a foul. And Adihards Lomash, they want to chase him off his shot. He was only 1 of 7 from 3 versus Netherlands, but you can see the defense are trying not to let him settle. Sideline inbounds, Lemanis. Closely guarded. Thrown up, and again there's a foul as Adihards Lomash. Just too close there from Eddie Patakar. Sneglic likes the physicality, but that is a foul. So Alonso in conversation with the official. Sideline again from Latvia. Lemanis, handoff. Back to Lomash. Lomash dribbles, left elbow is off and ball's loose. Good boxing out and defensive rebounding by Austria. Vujovic all the way to the basket with the score. The Latvian defense just opened up 8 points, 3 of 4 early for Vujovic. Lemanis inside, nice turn. Just couldn't get it to go there, the big man. Andreas Koszczesniks. To 5. It's a long qualification, 6 windows, 12 games. If you make it through to the second round, you've got to finish in the top 3 of your first round group. Then all your results are taken forward into the second round. So every possession, every game matters in the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. That was a really tough shot. Nice grab by Andreas Koszczesniks. Lemanis into the corner, outside, underneath. Jump hook is very smart by Martis Steinbachs. 24-year-old, 2'6", using his height and size really well there inside the paint. Kifale inside, and Sipale. Too much defense there. Kurtz, and he is fouled. Artis Kurtz. A slightly delayed whistle, but definitely a foul from the angle. Kurtz playing at Briogan this season, 6.5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist and a steal. His second season with Briogan. And nice free throw shooting. So 11-9, Austria lead over Latvia. Both teams 0-1. Desperate to get the win on the board. Off the glass is just off for Vujocevic. In fact, that may have been Friedrich. My mistake if there was a miss ID, but they knock it loose. Friedrich knocked it loose. Here comes Austria. And they kick it back out. They decide to go half court. Kifale. Jump stop. Fakes. Nice rebound. The leading rebounder. Ugansipa gets the offensive rebound. That's what he was doing well in game 1. 8 rebounds, leading Austria after the loss versus Poland. 90-78, Austria lost. And Ugansipa will go to the line for 2 shots and can extend the Austria lead. Danish club basketball at Akro Merlin Skroshim in German Pro A. 9 games, 26 minutes, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 77% free throw shooter in the German league. He's been playing national team since 2017, 33 games, an average of 7 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. And played in the pre-qualifiers, which Austria had to come through that. They always have to come through pre-qualifiers because they're not quite making it to the main tournaments. They have the Eurobasket. They haven't made a Eurobasket since they've made 6, the last one being 1977. Can this be the start of a campaign that will get them back to the main competitions or the main qualifiers? There's a stable qualifier. That's a step on the... No, it's not a step on the baseline, it's a foul. It's Renato Poliak. Didn't seem to be a lot there, but Austria now in team fouls. So that was quite a... with just 5 minutes remaining. And now that's great response from Austria. And at the moment, Sylvan Landsberg not in the 12, so that's a big loss for Austria. Leading scorer from their first game, and often is leading scorer, whatever the scenario. So Austria will need to find some other heroes as they move the ball around. Friedrich pulls up and he knocks it down from the left-hand elbow. Great job from Daniel Friedrich, and he's got the steal, but he gives it back. Adi Hard's Lomash, fortunate for Latvia there. Screen offered by and here comes Austria again. And Austria miss. Rebound by Carlos Sims. Schillens. Austria lead 15-9. And there's a foul on Sebastian Kifale. No Darius Bertens this evening. Carlos Schillens is in. And Lomash continues his good play. 17 points in the first game, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Key player for Latvia on the offensive end, and that's great defense, or attempted defense by Kristaps Gilbs. But foul called on the 24-year-old, 1m94. He had 15 points against Netherlands, his second leading scorer. So an important player for Latvia. Good defensive position, shots going up, and it's long. But a good rebound, and they get another opportunity. Shots up is short for Errol Ercik. Quick release. Screen. Very physical. Schillens wanting to post up. Very physical. He gets it, turns. Great pass. Super pass over the top to Adrian Zanjus, 18 years old. History being made for Andres Zanjus. Didn't play against the Netherlands. Adrian Zanjus, remember that name. Playing for Riga in the Basketball Champions League this season. That's a great pass. The double team came too far under the passer, but up the other end, Bugic. Vujosevic continues his good play. And, well, some loud shrieks. I'm assuming that's a Latvian fan, as we are in the city of Vienna in Austria, and an Austrian player's at the free throw line. Yeah. He's got to focus, and he knocks down the second. Complete hush otherwise. 16-13 Austria. World Cup qualifiers. The road to Qatar in 2027. Kurz to Adrian Zanjus. Hesitation. Oh my goodness, look out, Europe. We got a player. Timeout, Austria. Just playing without thinking, I guess. What an opportunity for him on the road. Timeout, Austria. And wonderful play from the young player. Let's listen in.
Let's try, because they're over-aggressive, okay? Then we don't have too much time for passing. Go horn side with the screen. Then 5-4. Who's on the ball? Doesn't matter, okay? 3-2. Attack immediately with the screen. Go hard. Watch for the back door, because they're aggressive, okay? Go and then pick it off, okay? If they Guys, stay out and change the side.
And there's the place from the young player Adrians and Jels. And there's another great young player, Artis Kouris, 25 years old. He's been representing his country from a young age as well. 16-15 Austria. Vujosevic. They've got to get their spacing, Austria. Crossover, spins back, off the glass, and a beautiful play from Vujosevic. He's up to 11 points, 4 of 5 from the field. Silinch. So inbounds. Inbounds, deep three incoming is good. Really nice play. And Roberts Bloembaks at 27 years old, and they've stolen it back. Bloembaks. Nice spin, and foul call, Kristaps Gilps. And the young guns are doing their thing. Nice spin move from Kristaps Gilps. It's club Vefriga. 15 points, second leading scorer against the Netherlands. 3 rebounds, 1 steal. 3 of 7 from 3. Knocks down both shots. And Latvia lead by 1. 2 minutes remaining in the first. Vujosevic having to do a lot of the ball handling duties with Landersberg not being available, and attempted taking of a charge by Daniel Friedrich, but the referees decided blocking foul, and that's, well, he's still moving sideways when Kristaps Gilps hits him. Kristaps Gilps. This is the first. So baseline inbounds for Austria, who have lost their lead. 6 of 14 from the field, 6 of 11 for Latvia, 6 of 14 Austria. Well, there's a bit of a bit of a problem. So Latvia with some full court pressure defence. All the way, Daniel Friedrich. Nice screen action, the defence just opened up and he got all the way to the bucket. Tied at 20. Crucial game. Both teams 0-1 after the first games on Friday night. Step back is good, but there's a whistle before that. Following the screen, Artur Kuric did knock the shot down. A nice attack. He's completely taken Carlos Silms out of the game. Just ticking down below 1 minute 20 remaining. Friedrich again, off, rebound, blocked, big time block. There's Renato Holjak. Handoff into the corner. Kuric just can't get it to go. And Daniel Cooper, 2 meters 10. Daniel Cooper with the finish. The big man in the middle, playing a bit of zone here. Austria, just to try and change things up as we come to the end of the first quarter. Catch off. Nice rebound, and here comes, oh my goodness, Eddie Patakar throwing it down with one hand in transition. That gets everybody excited. Inside the last 10 seconds, Adrian Zanjus clearing the side out. Kuric's floater is off. And after the first quarter, Austria have the lead by 4. Austria 24, Latvia 20. Some plays from the first quarter and a really quick start from Bugic Vujocevic. And Austria just kept pace with but then in came Adrian's and Jos. And he made 2 buckets, one off that pass, one where he just hesitated and went with his left hand. And he's looked very comfortable in this international setting. He's put up big numbers at the under-18 Eurobasket, but Latvia's young team have got to do a better job on defense. And then a great pass ahead from Daniel Cooper, and the finish from Eddie Patakar with authority. And that's where we're at. 24-20. Download courtside 1891. Scan the QR code, you get extended highlights, reruns, live scores, magazine programs, the FIBA World Show. You've got everything you need. Download the App Store, Google Play, and watch international basketball or all FIBA basketball wherever you are. Vujocevic to Daniel Friedrich. Friedrich screen from Cutler. They tried to get it over the top on the pick and roll, but here comes Latvia pushing ahead. Kurits off right, rebound. Daniel Cooper, and he's doing a good job for his team. Free throw line, Jay is off. That was wide open as on court. Blumbucks, Lomats, Pershinix, Lemanis and Kurits. Blumbucks into the corner. Back to Blumbucks. He takes, he aims, he fires, and he knocks it down. Robert Blumbucks, 27 years old, 5 rebounds, 2 points. Against the Netherlands in the loss, he's already surpassed that scoring output in this game. And a nice finish with the left hand, crossover and attacking the basket downhill. Daniel Friedrich for Austria. Ariah's Lomash goes left, trying to find somebody open. And the ball stolen, and then there's a foul as Andrzejs Paszczesniks he put the ball down. You cannot, as a big, drop the ball down. It's good there, but not there. That's inviting the steal from the pesky guard, which Daniel Friedrich is quite happy to be. He'd keep it up where it was. There's no way Friedrich's getting that without fouling you. 26-23, first foul for Paszczesniks. Daniel Friedrich. Daniel Cooper. Pull up Jay off the dribble is just short. Good boxing out from number 5, Mareks Mayeris. Now he's into the game. And now we're going to attack. Lomash is really going for the Euro step. But Daniel Cooper had said, no, we're not getting to the basket. So Lomash will have to get to the line and make the 2 free throws. Lomash is in good form with free throws, 6 of 8 against the Netherlands. Makes that one. He's already 2 of 2 tonight. And just drains it. Rihaj Lomash. Second quarter action, FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifier. The road to Qatar. Nice pass inside. Now can they get an open look? Outside, but too high for Bugic, Vujosevic. I think just needed to go up there. That's what that pass was made for inside, and just got to feel confident, catch and finish. Tawams Lemanis. Right-hand dribble down the right side. Mayeris. Lomash stepped into a 3 and made a 3. Beautiful play from Tawams Lemanis. Sebastian Kiefele. Screen cut offered, not used. Vujosevic. Screen again from Ugansipa. And good D from Latvia, who have got a 2-point lead and can extend. But the defense got back so well. And Robert Blumbucks just couldn't handle the pass. Let's just see, it's Kurits on the run. Yeah, there was 3 players back though, so good transition D from Austria. Mayeris offers a screen after the pass. Off the dribble 3 is off. Rebound from 1 meter 92, Vujosevic. Sebastian Kiefele. Ogun Sipa. Handoff again. Errol Ursek. Ursek is going to get blocked by Mayaris. Open three. Well, just about open. And good play from Tawams Lemanis. Kuritz. Lemanis. Kuritz in motion. Off. Great rebound from Roberts Blumbax. He's had some big moments already. And he positions himself in the near side corner. And then he relocates. Three is up and off, but good, really good ball movement and player movement from Latvia. They just weren't able to get the play. Off the glass is good, and wow, Bugis for Josevic. What a play, weaving his way to the basket, and that was really tough, one-handed off the glass. 13 points, 5 of 10 from the field. Good first half from the guard from Austria. Nice left hand, easy as you like for Lemanis. Elbow jump shot. Screen, and again, they're going to get open and all the way to the basket. They're just opening up that Latvian defense. Nice job from Austria. Remember, Latvia are 11th in the world, Austria 68th in the world. Austria have not been to a World Cup. Latvia were 5th at the most recent one in 2023 under coach Luka Banki. Outside, stepped into a three, and well, it just scraped the front rim. But Tawams Lemanis is all business. And he's stepping into threes. Kuritz with the assist. Let's see what happened there. Well, Kuritz with the foul. And sort of shoulder to shoulder, he just stopped moving his feet. Eight points for Lemanis in 10 minutes. Kiefele. For Austria. Screen offer by Ogun Sipa. Shots up, just short. Ogun Sipa, another rebound. Just right place, right time. What can they do here for second chance points? Nice step through. That is so nice from Daniel Friedrich, who plays in the Austria First Division for Baskets Gmunden. Screen from Mayeris for Lemanis. Lemanis inside, up top, but Errol Ursek with some good defense. Everybody focused on this game. It's Daniel Kupka, who's done a good job as the big man. 33-32 Latvia. Adrian Zanjus is in. Mayeris, we can't quite get that to go, and here comes Austria. They can take the lead again, and it looks like they are going to have a chance at the free throw line. Only had Slomash going to the line. Strong move off 2 feet from Sebastian Kiefele. Mayeris heading off. Key player in the first game. Sebastian Kiefele playing his club basketball for Oberwart Gunners. 14 minutes against Poland, 6 rebounds. 6 points, 1 rebound. He did foul out. Well, that's a pretty quick fouling out in 14 minutes, but great rebound by Austria, doing the things that are needed to be done. And Renato Poliak, 2 meters 4, causing problems for the Latvian defense. That's Latvia 3 team fouls, Austria just 1. Friedrich with the inbound to Kiefele. Kiefele, Ogunsipa, back to Friedrich. A lot of ball movement, player movement. They just couldn't get that great rebound from Adrians and Jels. And Lomash ripping through, and Errol Ersek too close on the defense there. Just ripped it through and got caught up with the arms. And Ersek out. In fact, it is timeout, Latvia. Let's listen in.
So nobody here, okay? After he received the ball, he cannot shoot. I want backdoor with Lomi. You understand me or not? Yes? Okay, in defense, we are playing well now. But just one thing, be more solid when you are defending nice to push this player and avoid the diagonal way. Just that.
Well, Austria 32, Latvia 33. And scan the QR code, download Courtside 1891. That is where you're going to get all your streams, all your stats, all your live games on demand from all around the world, all the World Cup qualifiers, from wherever you need to watch and whatever you want to watch. There's been great games, wall to wall, right since Thursday morning. And Juice. Back to Angels, he goes baseline again, and he almost made that at the buzzer. Errol Ersek. There's some great young talent. No younger, and maybe great potential than Angels. And players crashing to the floor. And that's 2 meters 4 against 193 and 18 years old versus 29. He's fearless. Just needed to try and get round. I think there might be a foul off the ball there on the screen. .251 remaining in the second, and Latvia in team fouls, so Sebastian Kiefele will come to the line. Two points, he's 0 of 3. 0 of 3 from the line up until this shot. He's 1 of 4 now, and 2 of 5, so hitting his last 2, which is exactly what Austria wanted from the player. Plays at Oberwart Gunners in the Australian First Division. His 11th season, and he's just signed a contract to keep him there till 2029. So he's got his playing days sorted up until then for the next 4 years. Kuritz, catch, shoot, and just short. Good rebound though by Latvia. Great up and under as well from Carles Sils. That's nice, just step through. Benefit of being able to finish with both hands. He's playing with 4 trebles. Trabzonspor in Turkey. Carles Sils. Played in the Eurobasket qualifiers, 5 games, 8 points, 3 rebounds. So, has given positive minutes previously. Artus Kurucs out. And in is Rodas Machoha, 23 years old, didn't play against the Netherlands. Played 1 game in the Eurobasket 2025 qualifier, so they got some real youth here. And good block by Latvia, by Sils. Another float off the glass, that's wild, and here comes Latvia in the open floor. Hesitation from Angels, and he is money. That is just a beautiful hesitation. Made the defense step up and hesitate, and he just exploded to the bucket. And to the hands, Angels. Timeout, Austria.
We got everything. Just better decisions. Just better decisions in the end. It was good roll. Watch that. Okay. Time for you. Time. Okay. Immediately. You here. You can go. Screen bogey. Spain. Step out. Okay. Go.
Well, what can you say about Angels, excuse me, under 18 Eurobasket in 2025, 7 games, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists at his age group, and now he's just stepping up into the national team. 1.93 m, he's got good size, he is completely fearless. And the start of another Latvian chapter for a young player in the national team. Great to see. Here he comes. Handling the ball. Hesitates again. Nice pass. Reading the play really well, which is what it's all about. That shot is short, and here comes Austria. They're 4 down. They need a score. They need something good to happen. Here it comes. Just off. And Adrian's Angels with the rebound. Ticking down to just over a minute remaining in the second quarter. Gilts. And wow. Nice job from Gilts. Just drains the 3. Step back. They've got some interesting players coming through. 24 years old Gilts. Playing at Veferiga, of course. Played many years at Veferiga in the Basket Champions League, and many great Latvian players have played there. Timo Lammuller in, 24 years old. He's been putting up some good numbers for Heartland Dragons in the German second division. just played 4 minutes in the loss against Poland. 35-40, Latvia lead on the road in Vienna, Austria. Adrian Zanjaus is going to the free throw line. He's causing all sorts of problems because he's so dynamic. There you go, good footwork, just hesitated again, was just seeing which way the defense was gonna go. And okay, if we rewind to the start of that move, he committed to travel. My apologies. 4 turnovers, Austria 2, Latvia 30 seconds and counting to the end of the second quarter. Good double team there from Latvia. Crossover, throws up, and a foul. And Bugic, Vujocevic, will be going to the free throw line. And just the way he cradled that ball and went into Rodis Machoha. Just created the contact. Vujocevic, 15 minutes, 13 points, 2 of 3 from the line, 4 of 8 from 2, 1 of 5 from behind the arc, 4 rebounds and 1 assist. He is in a hurry. He started off really quick, getting straight into the game. And there's Mayeris coming back in. Has been relatively quiet so far. Gets the shooter's roll. Vujocevic. 15 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Leading man with the assists from the previous game. Plays in Romania for Club SCM. Timisoara. Putting up big numbers there as well. 77% free throw shooter for his club. Double team from Austria, and they commit the foul, and the referee was right there as Poliak comes out. And it's the right idea, but again, he's just come out too far. Maybe just show. Didn't need to commit that foul. It's timeout Latvia, 9.1 seconds remaining in the quarter. Let's listen. The Latvian supporters are in, and there's the Spanish coach, Sita Alonso, in charge of Latvia now, and they're playing some great basketball. He's bringing through that next generation of players with Anjaus and Machoha. Kristaps Gilbs, 24 years old. Artus Kurats leading that next generation. The fans having a great time tonight, and why wouldn't you? It's the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. It's game 2 of the first window. Next window's in February, then July, and that's when the first round will end. Now, just a few seconds remaining in the second. Can Latvia get a good look? Lamanis. Free throw line jump shot all the way back out, right at the buzzer, is just off, but they timed it perfectly. Got an open look, but Lamanis, who'd knocked down a couple, just couldn't quite get that one to go. So we're at half-time, and it's Austria 37, Latvia 40. There's the statistics. Latvia 6 of 14 from 2, 6 of 15 from 3, 40%, 10 of 12 from the line, 9 of 13 from the line for Austria. 20-16, Austria lead the rebounds. 9-2, Latvia with assists. That's a big margin, +7. And Lemenis, Angels, and Blumbaks for Latvia, and Vujosevic, Friedrich, and Ogun Sipa for Austria. Here's some of the highlights. Daniel Friedrich and Vujosevic really been playing well for Austria, but Toron's Lemenis came in and hit his shots. Kieferle, they run that play a few times where players were getting open. This is beautiful shot. That's a lefty from the right. Jump, stop, step through. And then good defense from Carlos Sillings. And then this young man, 18-year-old Adrian Zanjaus. Watch out for him. And then that is big time behind the back. Well, it's half time. I hope you've enjoyed the first half. Don't go anywhere. Second half action upcoming.
We're in for a showdown here tonight. Let's get this body size. Oh my goodness sakes, that's a throwdown. Goes in for the dunk. Good night. Too big, too strong, and just too good.
Bogdanovic, who goes in and scores. Ah!
This is what it's all about.
It's all one big basketball family, folks. He is a magician. Winning time. Both teams over the limit. You have got to be kidding me!
Croatia reset their offense. Zonia behind his head and finds Ruzic under the rim.
The Israelis have numbers. Well, here we go, Sorkin. Oh my goodness. Lila Tough. Good night. Roman Sorkin in transition.
By Ursak. And a little bit of a highlight reel. And it is. Not sure how he caught it, but he did. First 2 points for him.
Fofana. Back to Rocek. To Shimada. Glides through. No one there. Oh, batted away. What a defensive stat. Markovic meets him at the penthouse and swats it away.
And a turnover. Harding. He has numbers. Who's he going to get it to? Oh, goodness me. Flushes it home with one hand. Mateusz Panitka, the Kapitan for Poland.
Fourth turnover of the game for Serbia.
Drives inside with the two-handed thunder for Fana. That's a big play.
Might be Kununchuk
To drill for the lob, and he's going to tie us up.
Handed back to Fofana.
Floating halfway, gets it to go. Salim Fofana with the half-court buzzer beater. I am in a stunned moment here.
it's been thrown away by Hrova. Kuhlman for three. No way! You are kidding me! You are kidding me right now! Unbelievable here in Copa. Has that really just happened? Estonia lead by 1.
Throws it up. Olosenis builds it. Sargiones for the win. Oh my goodness! Lithuania make it on the buzzer. How? Simply just how? The basketball gods favor their most loved child, Lietuva.
Are you kidding me?
Papa Nicolau says, give it to me.
I'll go tax the closeout, beat Bruno inside.
Fills it up.
Well, welcome back, and Vienna, top scorer for Latvia, Tom Zlemanis, 8 points, 2 of 3 from 3, 2 points, he's 1 of 1. Well, that's Adrien Zanjus. Well, it's good to look at that. Look at the way he squared up his defender there in the flow. And top scorer out Austria by some ways. Logic, Vujosevic. And that was a miracle play when he's fouled by Martin Steinbachs. Puts his head on his hands, can't believe it. And then gets all the way to the basket. No help side, no big coming over. Well, the big in Andreas Peszesniks was too high up the lane. Crossover spin, and that's so tough with the outstretched underhand shot. Just powers downhill off the spin, and then high off the glass gives himself a chance. Score in a lot of different ways, and that's tough. Again, that's even tougher. Latvia game leaders. Lomatis 8 points, Steinbach's 3 rebounds, Lomas 3 assists. Austria trying to get to their first World Cup. Latvia trying to get back to the World Cup in 2027. They made it to the 2023 edition. The last edition, they were 5th, record of 6-2. There is Tom Lemanis, 8 points, 3 of 4 from the field, 1 assist. To the Austrian side. And Vujocevic, 15 points, Vujocevic 4 rebounds, Vujocevic 1 assist. It is the Vujocevic show. He was 3rd top scorer in the first game against Poland, leading assist man with 6 assists, and he's really run the show with Friedrich as well. They're both making big plays. Friedrich 8 points, 1 rebound as well, and there he is, 15 points, 5 of 13 from the field, 4 rebounds, 1 of 5 from 3, so he'd like to improve that. 4 of 8 from 2, and he's getting to the basket. They're missing Landesberg, who's not playing. So just going with 11 players, and the fans are enjoying themselves here. Another at least 6 games in this first round of qualification. You need to finish in the top 3 of your group. There's 4 teams in the group. Poland and Netherlands are the other 2 teams in this group. And at the moment, Netherlands are winning 75-69 with just over 5 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. So could Netherlands be one of those teams is going to be 2-0? One of these teams is going to be 1-1, and one is going to be 0-2. And it's the top 3 of the 4 teams that get through to the second round, which will take place in August next year, and November and February 27. And then we're well and truly on the way to Qatar. 12 teams from Europe will qualify. 32 are playing at the moment. Once the bottom team of each of the groups is removed of the 8 teams, we'll have 24, and then it's the top 3 from the groups there will give us the final 12. Top 3 from the 4 groups in the second round. All the fans are having a great time tonight. Families and young and old, and now Austria need to come out and play tough. And there's the World Cup Qualifiers app. Step it up. Well, step it up and scan the QR code and get the World Cup Qualifiers app. Covers everything you need to know for all the regions around the world: Americas, Africa, Europe and Asia. And Europe is what we are concentrating on right now. Austria and Latvia in Group F. 57 places separate these 2 countries in the FIBA World Rankings, but just 3 points separate them in this game. Nice pass, and he can't get it to go, Kuritz. You've got to be finishing that. He was as wide open as he's going to be underneath. Ogunsipa for three, drains it. Marvin Ogunsipa looked really comfortable knocking that down. 2 meters 4, leading rebounder from the first game and doing a good job on the boards again tonight. And Latvia throw it away, and it's a tie game. And Austria, there is a foul. Tito Alonso looking frustrated. Lemanis goes right inside to Carlos Cellini, and he finishes. Cellini. And Ogunsipa goes again, wide open, same position as the previous one he made, and just couldn't get that to go. Latvia by 2. In motion, Kurits looking for options. Here comes one round the screen. Wide open 3, line drive, looked flat from Carlos Cellini. Kifale to Ersak, and whistle. Ersak is helped up, and he was attacking the basket. Created the contact, and it was not adjudged to be a shooting foul. Again, attacking, left hand finish is off. Rebound from Artur Kurits. Kurits off the glass, really nice left hand. No foul given, excuse me, and it was Arihaz Lomash. With the 2, nice play. Shots up, and it's good for 3 by Vujic. Vujocevic, he just caught that, and as soon as it was in his hands, it was on its way to the hoop. Latvia by 1, back and forth we go. To Lons Lemanis. Inside the 3-point line, deflected. Inside to Cellini. Left hand is short. Didn't see much air in that shot, and it will be Austria ball. Kifale to Ogunsipa. Kifale back outside. Vujocevic uses the screen into the corner, shots up, and it's just out, but that was tough. Ersak was falling out of bounds there. Latvia have numbers, and they make Austria pay Martis Steinbachs. Five points, 1 of 1 from 3. Off the glass, no good for Kifale. Open 3 they're looking for, they're going inside, and a nice finish by Carlos Cellini. Wasn't picked up as he cut to the basket. Timeout called by Austria. Let's listen in. So Latvia by 6. The three-point play, really big minutes for Carlos Salinas. And off, and good defense, great offensive rebound as well by Artis Kuric. Screen from Salinas. And drain three, and that's massive for Arheads Lomash, and is this the moment where Latvia start to really turn the screw? The pressure's really on. Sebastian Kifale. Vujovic, Vujovic. Open for three, off. And one and done, and it's going to be Latvia ball. And that's a real big surge. It's the biggest lead for Latvia. Lemanis, shots up, it's off. And a good hustle by Martis Steinbachs. Kifale with the foul. And they tried to inbound it, but good play by Ursek. All the way to the bucket, and he gets it to go, Errol Ursek. Nice play by Austria, and very much needed. Really drove hard, took the contact. Carlos Salinas with the foul. And the three-point play is good, and that's massive for Austria. 3 points for Ursek. Nice pass, they made that work quite a few times today, cutting off the post. And Lomash with the finish. Leading scorer from the first game against Netherlands. Playing a big part again tonight. Friedrich under pressure, real pressure inside. And short jump, running jump, hook shot, no good for Austria. Lemanis sits, 44 for Latvia. And Adrian Zanjos comes in, and he's handling the ball. Nice pick and pop, and that's perfect execution between Silians and Anjus. Austria in trouble here. Nice play inside, and the finish. Really good play by Daniel Kupka. And a good bounce pass as well. Jump shot incoming, and that's good. And Latvia heating up and extending the lead. Lomas with the 3-point pull-up jump shot. And really in trouble now. And that could be looked upon as a foul, but no foul given. That's Daniel Cooper. A 15-point lead for Latvia. And blocked and retained by Adrian Zanjaus, who's sprinting to the basket. And Austria managed to knock the ball out. Sebastian Kiefele knocks it out. 3:07 remaining in the third. Latvia in control here in Vienna, Austria. Four of 11 Austria this quarter, 9 of 14 Latvia. They've really gone on a tear. 64% and high volume shooting as well as Daniel Friedrich sits. Kristaps Gilps is on. So's Meyeris. Foul on Artis Kurits by Daniel Cooper. Adrian Zanjaus to Kurits. Off the dribble. Knocks it down, nothing but net. And this is starting to hurt Austria now. Latvia playing some great basketball. Pure confidence. Vujocevic. And that's going to be a foul on Zanjaus. So at the line, Vujocevic. He's up to 19 points, 5 of 6 from the line, putting on a good display, but at the moment, Austria struggling. They've got an extra possession here. Steinbachs comes out. Vujocevic. Free throw line jump shot, no good for Austria. For Jakob Lauer. Oh, nice pass back outside. Open J. Just off, and here comes Austria, and a foul, and thrown up by Vujic, Vujocevic. Just in the open floor, and uncompromising foul by Kristaps Gilps. Gilps' third foul. And Erceg takes a rest. Friedrich. Daniel Cooper with a hand off and in the screen. And left-hand finish, knocked off the rim. Good job by Latvia. Lomas hesitates. Off the glass and a foul. Sito Alonso looking a little bit more relaxed now. There's Daniel Cooper. Goes to the bench. Rihas Lomas, 19 points. Just misses that free throw. 5 of 7 from the line. 1:40 remaining in the third. And counting down. Josovic. Friedrich. Josovic in the handoff action, and he drains the three, and he will not lay down. Big time play, 22 points now, 3 of 8 from 3. Penetrate, kick, out to the end, Sanjaus. Great pass into the corner. If this goes, that'd be sensational. Here comes Austria. Sipa. And the ball's loose, and there could be problems here. And they have turned it over. Adrian Sanjaus with the turnover, throws it ahead. And beautiful play between the two young players, Blumbex and Anjaus. 2 meters 8, Blumbex playing in Turkey. Just finishes the short alley-oop, good pass. Move without the ball, and good things will happen for Renato Poliak. Four-second differential between game and shot clock. And Jow sets a screen in the key, retreats to the far corner. Ball stays on this side, into the corner, shots up. There was just about run out, and there goes Austria down the other end. They'd run out of shot clock. There was still a few seconds remaining. Austria couldn't get the shot to go. So at the end of the third quarter, Latvia have taken control. They've won the third quarter 29-17. They lead 54-69 here in Vienna. Here's the statistic: 12 of 23 from 2, 11 of 25 from 3 Latvia, 12 of 15 from the line, 5 of 17. They got to make 6 more threes than Austria. And here's some of the highlights. Nice 3 from Ogunasipi, and then Carlis Siliens. And he's really coming and done a nice job, Siliens. 10 points, 3 rebounds. Let's play FIBA Europe Cup. That's nice cut from Lomas. Can make the jump shot and can get to the bucket. He's put up good numbers in the 2024 FIBA Europe Cup ceilings for Groningen. And in the Eurobasket qualifiers, 5 games, 8 points, 3 rebounds. So they got some good players coming through, Latvia. And don't forget, download Courtside 1891, scan the QR code, and enjoy all the games live or on demand, highlights, everything you need, all the stats. Fourth quarter action. Can Austria drag themselves back into this? Because if they don't, they're going to 0-2 after window 1. Latvia will go to 1-1. Let's see what transpires. Plenty of time. 15-point lead. And that's not the start they needed. Friedrich turning it over. as Latvia inbound the ball. Lomash. Lumbaks. Lomash. Good defense from Ogunsepa. But it wasn't good enough. That is wonderful play from Rihas Lomas, who's been a real standout player in both games for Latvia. And now Austria turn it over again, and Latvia in full flow. Catch, shoot is off. Rebound by Eddie Patakar. Friedrich. Ogunsepa attacks and finishes. He's a really smart player. Marvin Ogunsepa, 29 years old, 2 meters 4, playing for MLP Academics Heidelberg in the German second. Excuse me, he's playing for Krasheimer. 72-56, contested shot, offensive rebound, Blumbaks. So Latvia have a second chance. They just throw it inside. Mayeris is blocked, he just couldn't elevate. Great part, oh, this is wonderful. Absolutely beautiful offensive transition by Austria. And it's fitting that Marvin Ogunsepa was the final recipient of the final pass, but that's how you break down a bit of pressure in transition. Austria force a timeout from Latvia. Great play from Austria. Well, Latvia still in control. 72-58 they lead. Points in the paint for Austria. They 10 ahead on the advanced stats. Here's the scores by quarter. 29-17 was the big quarter, by 12 for Latvia. It's 4-3 to Austria in the final quarter. That's great D. Marek Mayeris just couldn't get himself, but that is beautiful. You need to... That touch pass made it... Oh, no, the defense was getting back and chasing, but that touch pass made that happen for Ogunsepa. They've just got to do something special now. Marvin Ogunsepa, 12 points, 5 rebounds. Four or 6 from the field. 1 steal as well. And an assist. Doing a good job, but they're going to have to do even better here. They've got 8 minutes to turn this around. They're 14 points down. They've got to do it little by little, chunk at a time. Tawons Lemenis. And Lomash with the foul on Daniel Friedrich. Just caught the ball with it from his right side and ripped it straight across to his left and went hard. Lemenis, Kuritz. Shots up and shots down for Carlos Cellini. He has just done a great job for Latvia. Ogunsepa, another 3, just can't get it to go. 75-58 Latvia. Inside, another move, another play. Carlos Salinas. Into the key, nice pass again. And Ogunsepa will go to the line. It's fouled. It's a foul on Silas. Foul on Salinas. Marvin Hogan-Sieper played in the World Cup 27, the pre-qualifiers to get to these qualifiers. 7 points, 5 rebounds in 5 games. And Eurobasket 2025 pre-qualifiers as well. And going back to the Eurobasket 2022 pre-quals. He was also involved in the World Cup 2019 qualifying campaign. But Austria didn't make it to the 2023 World Cup qualifiers. And at the moment, they have a mountain to climb. 77-60 down at home to Latvia. Very talented team, Kurits. Shots up, it's just short, but rebounded by that man, Salinas. And great defense. As Ersak was trying to get to the basket, smothered by the Latvian defense. Blumbacks trying to get the offensive rebound, knocked away. Good job by Latvia. Back comes Burgic, Josevic, Ersak comes out, Errol Ersak. Patakar. A lot of pressure by the Latvian defense. A turnover on the inbounds. So Latvia looking to extend their lead. Really physical play from Austria and Eddie Patakar. Sideline inbounds. Lamanis. Salinas. He's trying to get himself inside. Very physical. And there's a lot of physicality going on, and Salinas is adjudged to have committed an offensive foul, and I think Austria would like to look at that getting upgraded. Referees discussing. Let's have a look here. Wow, I think some of that is a difference in size. Salinas is 2 meters 8, 6'9".
your speed. Okay, can you give us the close-up for point of contact?
Well, the referee's taking time to deliberate. The foul was on Sebastian Kieferle. And now Carlos Salinas speaking calmly with the referee. So it's not been upgraded. And it's Latvia ball, just coming down to 5 minutes remaining in the final quarter. They've just retained it. Vujovic is just alive to the fact that Ogunsipa couldn't get it to go, and Latvia force the turnover. Sarom's Lemanis. Bloombeck's looking for options, ball getting stuck momentarily. Screen, quick release three is short, and Austria can try and eat into this lead. Of course, it's so important that if they're going to lose, they lose by as few points as necessary. They've got to play right to the final whistle, and that's beautiful from Bugic. Vujovic, what a warrior he's been tonight. 24 points, 8 of 18 from the field. He's had to do a lot of work. And shots up from Latvia. They don't want to be shooting too quick. They want to just slow it down. Ogunsipa's going to take that three. Likes that spot, and why not? Marvin Ogunsipa causes a little bit of consternation from coach Situ Alonso. Calls timeout, and they are hanging tough, Austria. And it's timeout Latvia in the fourth, 3:45 remaining. Marvin Ogunsipa with another three. He's 3 of 6 from behind the arc, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal for Marvin Ogunsipa. Here's Latvia's leading players. Lomas, 22 points, Bloomberg's 4 rebounds, Limanis 5 assists. But they've had some good input, especially from Carlos Salinas. That's really tough. Nice play. Screen came and he just slipped that. Nice hesitation. And then Marvin Ogunsipa, I mean, it's a standstill three. Picked it up from his ankles, high release. Well, that's as good as it gets, and he's done it 3 times. So if you get open, keep knocking it down. Hard-working player with a lot of talent. 29-year-old, 2 meters 4. Remember, against Poland in game 1 on Friday, 6 points, 8 rebounds. 3 or 4 from the line one steal, and he's been with the national team since 2017. Latvia, no points scored for 250 and counting. They just need to realise where they're at here. Good ball movement, good defensive scrambling though. Into the corner, here's the open shot, and it's just short. Great rebound, Chalinis. And wow, just have to see what's been called there. Offensive rebound and a foul drawn by Erceg. Let's just see what happens here. Well, he stepped round and through, and Erceg's gone to the ground, and that's his 5th foul. Salinas, and he is gone, but he has left his mark. Three's up, and it's blocked, and they can't save it. Was that an air ball, or was it deflected? Errol Erceg with the long-range effort. Lomash to Kuritz. Lomash, Kuritz into the post for Steinbachs. Foul on Vujocevic. Mayeris, hands off. Steinbachs will take a 3. He's short, ball's loose. Good rebound by Austria, and Gugic Vujocevic, who draws the foul. On Artis Kuritz, and he's got to be careful, Kuritz. He's on 3 personal fouls. I'm not sure if that's his 4th, but it's a free throw which is missed. Both teams in team fouls. Vujocevic, what a game he's had. Trying to carry the hopes of his nation on his shoulders as the crowd lifts the noise. 24 points in 28 minutes, 8 rebounds, 3 assists. Just a couple of turnovers. And the amount of pressure he's been under, this coach has got to be very proud. 25 points, 6 of 9 from the line. Latvia with Mayeris. Back outside to Lomash. Ticking down to 2:20 remaining in the 4th. They just can't get the ball to go now. Ball's loose, and here comes Austria. Offensive foul. Kuritz is out. Sieper, 2nd foul. 79-66. Latvia in control at the moment. But as we've seen with these qualifiers, things can happen very quickly. Into the corner. Shots up is just short. Back outside. Offensive rebound, so another 14 seconds. Elbow jump shot is good. Free throw line for Steinbachs. Nice job. He's come in and played solid. Miro tap is in for Austria. And it's Gugic Vujocevic. And there's that nice, just a Basic jump shot from Steinbeck, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 of 5 from the field. But at the line, Vujocevic, it is a amazing effort, gigantic effort by the 1.92 guard. Knocks it down. 13-point lead for Latvia, 1:29 to go in the fourth. Screen offer by Steinbacks. Mayeris back to Lamanis. Penetrate kick, Steinbacks is wide open, he hadn't really moved, and he makes Austria pay, and that's why you've got to have great spacing. The defense couldn't get out to him. And Martis Steinbacks knocks down a huge shot. Up to 10 points in this ball game, just 5 points, 2 of 5 against the Netherlands in 30 minutes. Plays for Mandalesa in Spain. So he's at a nice free throw jump shot. Now the three-pointer. Doing a nice job for his country just when they needed him. 84-68 Latvia. 1 minute remaining in the fourth. Can Austria mount one final challenge? Ercek attacks. Ercek turns, fades. Can't get it over the front of the rim. Steinbacks with an important rebound. Lamash, such an important player as well, 22 points. He's on 4 fouls, but I think they're going to be okay. Just waits, gets all the way to the basket, can't get it to go. Great rebound. Winning play there by Maddox Mayeris. Lomash screens there. And there's a foul on before the shot. No score. There should be 2 shots for Latvia. Team fouls. Again, they understand all games are absolutely crucial. Every play. Top 3 from this group will go through to the second round. 6 games in the first round.